Hi everybody and welcome to the George Nolan sponsored TFUC Scouting Safety Guide. Now there will be a scouting guide done separately. This is the safety while scouting guide and important things to remember while you're scouting. So this is patented by George Slippery Nolan for his ongoing measures towards pilot safety. So the George Nolan Scouting Safety Guide, it's fairly simple and straightforward, but the idea is to keep you safe and keep those you're scouting for safe. So it's on a two-axis measurement. The first axis is the number and local, and then this directly relates to the safety measure for a system. Basically put, the George Nolan safety scale, which we're going to call this, it starts at 0, and we go up to about 100 plus, and it's basically a bell curve. So as we go up to more and local, it gets more safe, and then it trails off around 100 plus. And the important thing is that you ask, well, why Thaddeus is 0 not safe? And the reason that 0 is not safe is because we don't know who's there. Like, anybody can arrive, so that makes it less safe. So 0 and local is not safe because anybody can show up. We don't know who they are, so yeah, 0 is bad. But you'll notice as we go up, and we'll go to 100 here. Actually, it's more safe than, you'll notice that 100 plus is more safe than 0. And the point of that is that we know who's there. There's no surprises. We can see 100. And notice that we've got this peak here. This peak right here is this is our peak number of local that we were aiming for when scouting for ultimate safety. And I'm sure some of you can guess, but this 38 in local is our peak safety. So anything below 38 is progressively more safe until the peak of 38, and anything after it gets progressively less safe. And you'll notice here we also have this like safe zone. This is like your peak safe. This is roughly between sort of 20 to 38 people in local, and this is where you want to be. If you're scouting, this is your ideal system you jump into. We have ultimate safety right here. So yeah, this is what you're aiming for when you're doing your scouting. Anything up to 20 is dangerous. Anything over 38 is dangerous. So yeah, as we get towards 100 plus, it gets less and less safe, and then trails off around about 100. So two really important things to remember on this scale is that this can be radically affected by flashing reds, and then also we've got flashing oranges. So both of these have an impact on the safety scale. So so flashing red actually gives you a +5 in local allowed, and flashing orange gives you a +3 in local allowed. So if you have any of these, then you can increase the 38 scale, and we actually get more opportunity for safety. So if we choose our red again, that's pink, that's not red. Come on, Thaddeus, get your colours. There we go, we've got a red. So your red scale actually is the same curve, but as you can see, it's shifted along by 5. So we have the same curve, shifted along by 5. And then if we've got flashing oranges or yellows in local, then it's the same scale as before, but it's shifted slightly forward, and it's the same scale there. So you'll notice then that the peaks for flashing oranges and flashing reds actually change the total. So peak for flashing oranges, hit around, it's going to be here, so we'll draw a lovely line for you. This is like 41. So we've got peak for oranges 41, and it can go up to 43 if you have flashing reds. So this is really important to remember because it's more safe if you have flashing reds and flashing oranges in the Slippery George scale. So flashy is good. So there's a couple of other questions, obviously, things we need to address. It's fairly simple, but there's a couple of other things. So as you see, more safe as we can shift them across. So a couple of things to address. And you're like, Thaddeus, what if I am scouting? I am scouting scouting a thorax. Here we go. This is my thorax. That's it blasting through space. And that's it shooting its blasters. And then so I've got my thorax. I've jumped through the gate. Oh, I'm in a bubble. I've been caught in a bubble. What do I do? Is this safe, or is this see the bubble shifting? Yep. Is this? There's the drones. Just in case. So is a bubble safe? That is in the Slippery George scale. This is safe? Question mark. And the answer is yes. Yes, a bubble is safe because you've got to remember that they are stuck in the bubble with you. You're not stuck in the bubble with them. And this is a key when it comes to bubbling. So, what about wormhole space, Thaddeus? Well, wormhole space is a special situation because we've heard it's dangerous, but actually wormhole space is safe. And the reason that wormhole space is safe is that there's no local. So no local equals safe. because the scale is messed up because we have no locals, therefore it's always safe. So if you're flying your thorax through a bubble, it's remember that's safe, and wormhole space is also safe. So please remember your scale when you're scouting. Please add your 5 and your 3 for reds and oranges. And there we go. That is the Slippery George Nolan safety guide. And I hope you fly safe and you have fun.